Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today's focal passage comes from Hebrews 6:19, which says, "This hope that we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, which draws the presence behind the veil." DailyFire thought for today is that to see it and believe means to see Jesus tasting death for every man and for me. Mark my word, passages for today is not quite as long as it was yesterday. Just two simple passages coming from John 14:3 and Hebrews 6:19 and 20. The scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year are Exodus 18, Luke 22, Job 36, and 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Today we're going to be talking about the Forerunner. The crowds had more than once wanted Jesus to be king and conquer the much-hated Roman armies of occupation in the land of the Jews. But he refused. His servants did not fight to make him earthly Lord. He had a new way. Nailed and helpless, Jesus conquered the Roman commander in charge of the squad of the soldiers assigned to carry out executions. Within 300 years, Rome itself had been conquered, not by the booted feet of military forces, but by the bleeding feet of Jesus hanging on the cross. The last pagan emperor, Julian, tried to restore the old worship of the gods, but the tides released by Christ's death were much too powerful. Julian cried out in agony, "O Galilean, you have conquered. The cross, steadfast, an anchor of the soul." This figure of speech is found in Hebrews. This hope that we have as an anchor of our soul, both sure and steadfast, and which enters the presence behind the veil. The Forerunner has entered for us, even Jesus having become high priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. Hebrews chapter 6 verse 19. There is a seagoing picture from an ancient days. A ship comes into the harbor but cannot draw near the shore, but in the darkness. So a sailor called the Forerunner gets into a boat and with the anchor and a line connected to the ship and the anchor. As he rows the line linking anchor and ship is played out, eventually the Forerunner's boat reaches the shore and the sailor secures the anchor on the land. In the morning, the ship needs no sail. The crew of the ship begins to wind in the anchor cable. However, it is not the anchor that moves, but the ship. Slowly the vessel is witched towards the shore. Your Forerunner is Jesus, who has entered through the veil and made fast your anchor. Your salvation is secure like that anchor is on the shore that the crew cannot see. Christ is no longer visible to you. He is ashore in glory, and you are attached by faith to glory by Him. Day by day, the cable is shortening and pulling you ever nearer to the Forerunner. Eventually, you will reach heaven's shore. And what will you see? Your Forerunner waiting to greet you. Because where He is, there you may be also. Faith links you already and will bring you to Him at last. That faith is your assurance. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.